This is Shevii, the seventh reading of our weekly Torah portion of Shemini, and it will include the Maftir, which are the last few verses of every seventh reading, to be called Maftir, which means the final reading. And it's the last three verses. The seventh reading of Parshat Shemini is found in Leviticus chapter 11, verse 33 through 47. It's 15 verses, and the final reading, the Maftir, is from 45 through 47. B'chol kli cheres asher yipol mehem el tocho, kol asher b'tocho yitma ve'oto tishboru. But any earthenware vessel into whose interior any of them falls, whatever is inside it shall become unclean, and you shall break the vessel itself. Mikol ha'ochel asher ya'achel, asher yavo alav mayim, yitma v'chol mashke, asher yeshate v'chol kli yitma. Of any food that is usually eaten, upon which water comes, will become unclean, and any beverage that is usually drunk, which is in any vessel, shall become unclean. B'chol asher yipol menivlatam alav, yitma tanur v'chiraim yutatz tmeim hem utmeim yiyu lachem. And anything upon which any of their carcasses of these animals fall will become unclean. Thus an oven or a stove shall be demolished. They are unclean, and they shall be unclean for you. Ach mayan ubor mikveh mayim yihye tahor ve'nogea benivlatam yitma. But a spring or a cistern, a gathering of water, remains clean. However, one who touches their carcass shall become unclean. V'chi yipol benivlatam al kol zera zerua asher yizra tahor tahorhu. And if of their carcass falls upon any sowing seed which is to be sown, it remains clean. V'chi yutan ma'im al zera v'nafal min nivlatam alav tamehu lachem. But if water is put upon seeds, and any of their carcass falls on them, they are unclean for you. V'chi yamut min ha'behema asher hi lachem le'achla hanogea benivlatam yitma ad ha'arev. And if an animal that you normally eat dies, one who touches its carcass shall be unclean until the evening. V'ha'ochel benivlata yichabes begadav v'tameh ad ha'arev, v'hanose et nivlata yichabes begadav v'tameh ad ha'arev. And one who eats of its carcass shall immerse his garments, and he shall be unclean until evening. And one who carries its carcass shall immerse his garments, and he shall be unclean until evening. V'chol hasheres hashoretz al haaretz, sheket hu lo yachel. And any creeping creature that creeps on the ground is an abomination. It shall not be eaten. Kol holech al gachon, v'chol holech al arba, ad kol marbe raglaim, v'chol asheretz hashoretz al haaretz, lo tochlum ki shekethem. Any creature that goes on its belly, and any creature that walks on four legs, to any creature that has many legs, among all creeping creatures that creep on the ground, you shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Al tishakzu et nafshotechem b'chol asheretz hashoretz v'lo titamu bahem v'nitmehem bam. You shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping creature that creeps, and you shall not defile yourselves with them, that you should become unclean through them. Ki ani Adonai Elohechem v'hikdashtem v'hitkadishtem והייתם קדושים כי קדוש אני ולא תטמאו את נפשותיכם בכל השרץ הרומס על הארץ. For I am the Lord your God, and you shall sanctify yourselves and be holy, because I am holy. And you shall not defile yourselves through any creeping creature that crawls on the ground. כי אני אדוני המעלה אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, והייתם קדושים כי קדוש אני. For I am the Lord who has brought you from the land of Egypt to be your God. Thus you shall be holy, because I am holy. זאת תורת הבהמה והעוף וכל נפש החיה הרומסת במים ולכל נפש השורצת על הארץ. This is the law regarding animals, birds, all living creatures that move in water, and all creatures that creep on the ground. להבדיל בין הטמא ובין הטהור ובין החיה הנאכלת ובין החיה אשר לא תאכל. And that concludes the seventh reading, and now for the Maftir reading, which will start with verse 45. כי אני אדוני המעלה אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, והייתם קדושים כי קדוש אני. For I am the Lord who has brought you up from the land of Egypt to be your God. Thus you shall be holy, because I am holy. זאת תורת הבהמה והעוף וכל נפש החיה הרומסת במים ולכל נפש השורצת על הארץ. This is the law regarding animals, birds, and all living creatures that move in water, and all creatures that creep on the ground. להבדיל בין הטמא ובין הטהור ובין החיה הנאכלת ובין החיה אשר לא תאכל. To distinguish between the unclean and the clean, and between the animal that may be eaten and the animal that may not be eaten.